This line graph gives information about the production of 8 different crops: rice, wheat, pulses, maize, bajra, jowar, potatoes, and onions in 2013. And the bar graph shows the information about the total production of these crops among 10 different states in India. First of all, you need to observe that summation of all these values is 128, as well as summation of all these values is also 128. It is also given in this line of in this paragraph that assume that these 8 mentioned crops were the only crops that were produced in India, and the given 10 states were the only states in India that produced in the given 8 crops in 13. So the first question says, if W, P, B and M are the only crops that were produced in H, U, P and T, then production of P in G as a percentage of total production of the crops of G could not be more than. So you have to find the maximum value of this. So if we talk about W, P, B and M, we have 18, 25, 9 and 17. So WP plus P plus B plus M is 18 plus 25 plus 9 plus 17 is 69. Similarly, the production in the states H plus P plus U plus T is 18 plus 14 plus 11 plus 13, that is 56. So it is given that uh, W, P, B, M, N are the only crops that are produced in this one. So out of 69, 56 are produced in these states only. Right. Now the leftover is 13. So remaining 13 crops can be produced in other states also. And I have to maximize production of P in G. So if I assume that this 13 is all of P and that is produced in G, and G has 16 production, so 13 out of 16 is equal to 81.25%. So that should be my answer, option D. Next is PO and O are produced in exactly 3 states and no other crops are produced in these 3 states, then the state in which the crop PO was definitely not produced was. So PO plus O is 16 plus 19, that is 35. So I have to see the combination of 3 states, summation of which will give you production of 35. So what are the possibilities? If you pick R, suppose, so I have to check with the 2 states, sorry, with 2 crops, the summation of whose production will be 22, right? So 18 does not give you with anyone, 25 does not give you then 17 plus 5 is not possible, 9 plus 11 is not possible, 9 plus 16 is not possible. So you can see that there is no possibility with R. Okay. Similarly, we have to check for others. So if you see, there are possibilities with W, which is 18, and A. The line graph, just hold on. Okay, we have to check for 3 states, not 3 pulses, right? So PO and O are produced in 3 states. So this 35 we need to choose from the 3 states. So I have to choose 3 states, the summation of which is 35. Okay. So that can be, if you see H, let's say. So with H, what are the possibilities? If 18 is ruled out, I have left with 17. If you see, there are no option which summation of which will give you 17. 11 plus 6 you want, but that is not there. 14 plus 3 is not there. 7 plus 10 is not there. 9 plus something is not there, right? So H is not possible straight away, right? So I got H is one of the options. That is the answer. With H there is no other possibilities. If you want to find total number of possibilities, that will give you like this. Let's say you merge 7 plus 12, that is 19, and 16, so this gives 35. So one of the possibilities W, G and A, right? It can be W, T and K, right? 28 plus 7, 35. Similarly, we have other possibilities, but we have got our answers that with 18 there is no possibility left. So my answer is H only for this case. Next stage is the maximum possible number of crops were produced in an equal quantity in all the given states. Then which of the following? Then what is the number of crops that were not produced in an equal quantity in the given states? So I have to maximize the number of crops which are produced in equal quantity in all the given states. So now see here, 7 is the minimum quantity in state W that can be produced, and I have to maximize maximum number of crops which are produced in all the states, right? So uh, let's say this is the quantity which is produced in all the states of one crop. This is the quantity of another which is produced in all the states in equal quantities, and so on forth. So the summation of if you see this point 7 here, so if you add up all these values, this will definitely not more than 7. The summation of all those should not be more than 7 into 10. So I have to find those crops the summation of which is not more than 70, and I have to maximize this. If I have to maximize this, then I have to choose the crops which are produced in minimum number of quantities, right? Which is 9, which is 11, which is 13, then 16, then 17. If you add these values, 17 plus 13 plus 9 plus 11 plus 16, this gives you 66. If you take one more crop, then the summation will go beyond 70. So I cannot take more than 5 crops, right? And the question asks, what was the number of crops that were not produced in equal quantities? So 5 were produced in equal quantities. So out of 8 remaining 3 are not produced in equal quantities. So the answer is third. This question again talks about the same value. Is the maximum possible number of crops were produced in equal quantities by weight in all the given states, then production of W in MP could not be more than. So we have seen that 66 is the highest quantity. 60 is the summation of all the crops that are produced in equal quantities of all the states, and the average of these will come out to be 6.6. That means if you talk about MP has 9,000 tons of productions. So out of 9, 6.6 are produced by those crops which are produced in equal number of quantities, and I have to find for W. And mind it, when we talk about that 66 crops, 66 production, W was not counted there. So W is among those which are not produced in equal quantities, right? So W is not among these 66. That means W is not among these 6.6. So out of 9, remaining 2.4 maximum can be of W. So my answer has to be option A.